Do you just claim them as your own right now?
We're going to spend 3 hours on just the first question with you. We're about to go really deep. I just have so many thoughts and processes going on inside. I think, yes, I can't influence the next thought, but I can influence the thought that's happening right now. After all, I'm aware of it.
No, you can only be aware of it. That's it.
All right. Okay. Let's say I can't influence my thoughts.
Right? Your birth is your given circumstance. Out of so many places, you were born where you were born. In the family you appeared in, at one moment you found yourself here. You were told what your name is and all that. Out of so many languages, you speak the one you do. For you, your birthplace is a given. The language you speak is a given. A given. For you, it's a given what people around you spoke while you were growing up. While your body was growing, everything you heard was a given. At some point in time, you saw something or someone kind of by accident, and that too was a given. And then you decided, I'll be there too. Popular, I'll make videos too. And that decision, those were thoughts that came to you, which were also a given. And that's how it leads you your whole life. It guides you. When a tree grows by a millimeter, when it was planted, then watered, the sun shone on it, it grows. And this personality becomes more egotistical and thinks that it grew by itself. You care so much about making it grow. And this happens and will continue to happen. And when it grows by a millimeter, it says, look, I grew by a millimeter. When a thought comes, it says, I came up with it. When it says something itself, it says, I said it. It's like saying I'm managing the process of the heartbeat or billions of cells dividing in the body. It's like saying, under my control, all the cells in the body are dividing.
You know, I just thought, yes, I wanted to break this down. We've really dug so deep. The topic of popularity. For example, let's take a character like Nikolai. And
which Nikolai?
Nikolai will leave his handle here. I can show you his Instagram so you know who I mean, the one who talks about smiling. For example, as someone who posted every day, worked hard for 4 years, if someone tells him it was just your fate, it's as if his effort, his work, his discipline are being devalued a bit. That's the point. It's the same with you. You made a lot of viral content. You really put in a lot of effort. In other words, you put in a lot of effort. You said that you worked, right? With celebrities, with Gusein Gasanov, sometimes for pennies, sometimes even for free. And all of that really is about you. That is, you did it yourself. You could have laid on the couch or nothing.
I didn't do anything. No? I used to say that before. Now I know for sure that it was all happening. I have nothing to do with it. It's just a reality that manifests through this body, so to speak. That's all there is to it. So there's no merit of mine in it. And at first, when you presented it to me like that, I thought, great, because I'm nobody. Even my name, it doesn't really belong to me. I'm free from all of that. I don't need anyone to know that I've achieved something or anything like that. I haven't achieved anything. When a tree is planted, it grows. And it says, I tried so hard, I went through the rain, there was such a wind, I made it through that wind, and so on. It's all just inflating the ego. And inevitably, one day, such a person will be made humble without fail.
So we can say that all individual people and their significant achievements are simply their predetermined fate and a given circumstance.
Yes, their achievements exist only in their minds. Where are all these achievements? Where? Only in their minds. All their achievements and their self-importance exist only in their minds. And only the mind gets upset and clings to this. The body doesn't care. The body knows it has some achievements, but it couldn't care less. Its achievements are just, it simply performs its functions. The brain too, but only the mind. The idea of oneself, the ego, that invisible little thing. Only IT gets irritated by all this because it's the one that invented all these concepts of discipline, randomness, responsibility, all these concepts, ideas that the collective consciousness believes in, just like all of this. Let me add something about popularity.
Yes, go ahead, of course.
Among the enduring professions, for some reason in my childhood, I watched a movie and started dreaming that I would become popular. I listened and so on. I learned to write music, and then I realized something. I shot a lot of content and tried many different things. I imagined myself as being popular. I knew that's who I was. What do we call the past, the future, and the present? Look. Let's say the past, the present, and the future. It's the movement of objects through space. But it's all happening now. The past is now, the future is now, and the present is now. All a person needs to understand is what their path is. For example, if someone wants to become popular, what is truly their path? For instance, where is it written right now what your name is, how much money you have, whether you have kids or not, whether you're popular or not, what kind of person you are? Where is that written? Nowhere. You just exist as a phenomenon. Everything else happens within you. And what happens within you, that is your life.